Hello guys, welcome to another beautiful video on how to install WordPress on your cPanel. That is, after you purchase a hosting and domain from a hosting company. So this is the process on how you would install a WordPress software. I believe you are familiar with WordPress and all what WordPress entails. So in that case, let me just proceed to the main reason why we are here today. Absolutely, I'll be using Host Nigeria as my hosting company for today, just to explain in this video. So I assume, or peradventure, let me just start it normally, or the layman method. So when you get to a hosting company website like Host or QServers, Namecheap, Bluehost, GoDaddy, or what have you. So one of the first few things you do is you search for your domain name, you search for the availability, then you choose your hosting package, and so on and so forth. So I already did that already. Don't let me take our time. Let me just log into my dashboard so we can proceed to the reason why we are here. Moving forward now, absolutely every Nigerian hosting company are just on average, although we should promote our own stuff, but believe me, we are still on average. So here I am on my dashboard. So like I mentioned, I would not want to waste much of our time. Here I already purchased my hosting and domain name. There's nothing left for us to do here than to go to our service, which is our hosting. Regardless of where you buy your hosting or domain, you always see these two things, service and domain. So this is our hosting plan, a Linux hosting plan of 6 GB. So it's a shared host. Click on your hosting package. So without further ado, just come below here, or just locate your cPanel. Just locate your cPanel, and believe me, once you purchase your hosting and domain name, automatically they send you the email. They send you the login details to your cPanel via the email address you sign up with. But I would not want to take that stress. That's why I'm just using this one click to access my cPanel here. So like you can see my cPanel here, nothing much is going on yet. So one of the first few things I need to do is to install SSL. And in some scenario, your hosting company already helped you with that. So that's why we have this padlock here, signifying that this domain name is encrypted already with SSL. So you might want to open an email account already, maybe some kind of info at something at, maybe sales at, just like I have here, info at my domain, my clothing ng. So let me go back to the main reason why we are here, because this email opening is not for us here. We are looking forward to install WordPress. So there are two ways to install WordPress. Is it two ways? Or peradventure, let me say there are two methods or two ways to go by it. Yeah, there are two ways to go by it. First thing is to come to Softaculous app installer. This is it here. And the second method is just to go straight to the WordPress manager by Softaculous. So we are still under Softaculous. This is WordPress, so just depend on how best you know how to install it. But absolutely everything used to be under Softaculous app. So we are now under Softaculous app. Under Softaculous, we have other apps also, like Joomla, we have Urban Tech Arts, we have PHPBB, we have SMF, we have MyBB, we have PH7 Builder and all. Just like all of them, they are all CMS. CMS is content management system, where you allow you to drag and drop easily to achieve a design. So moving forward now, to install WordPress now. Like I mentioned, our websites are domain needs to be encrypted. So that's why we are selecting one of the protocol that is encrypted. We are not choosing a HTTP. So we are either choosing this HTTPS or this one with www, either of them. So you can see we only have one domain name, like showed on our dashboard. So automatically or by default, you see this WP on your screen when installing your WordPress. Just erase the WP of a thing. So this stage is sorted. Leave the version. You can always update the version. So let's now go to the other option, that your website name. My website name is Me Clothing. So we sell jersey, sports wears, and customize. Okay, so basically this is the site description. Although this information can still be changed, almost all the information here can be changed. So this is the site setting, and this is the admin account. You can signify, you can differentiate them easily. Let's now go to the admin account. Username by default used to be admin, but when hackers want to access the site, the first or the most common username people try is admin, because it is just what it is: admin. So we will not be using admin for our own now. Okay, let's say administrator, or let me say okay, let me just use admin, although I would delete this installation, but I would not advise you to use admin in whatever you're doing. So for this purpose only, let me use admin, please. Nothing is coming up in my head right now. So let me input my password. It asks us for admin email. Before we go to this stage of Softaculous or installing WordPress, I mentioned about creating a custom email, mentioned about that thing. So the info at I created, this is where it will be useful. You can see info at, my password is there, admin is set as username. You can just use admin1, admin2, as much as possible. Site name, everything is set. Excuse me. Nothing much here to do. Although if you want to select some plugins are like add-ons on WordPress, which allow you to have access to special functions. So one of them is Classic Editor. You can enable it, login optimizer, backup, on all. But all these plugins, you can still install them manually. So don't let me waste our time. This advanced setting, you don't have much to do there, especially if you don't know much about PHP or you don't know much about cPanel or how it works. Then email installation details to. Then I'll ask them to send the installation details to my email address, so that maybe in future I forgot my what's it called, my username and password for my WordPress, or anything. You just want to get the the detailed login to your mail or somewhere saved, for future preferences, even though you can still change your password, username and all. So let me now install. See, our installation is now going on. As you can see, if there's any error, it will already prompt me to make a correction. Our WordPress is installing. I don't know if I should quickly do this. So I try to visit the website. Still installing. So this is the website before our Softaculous installed finish. See, 47, 49, everything, and that's all. You can see, no magic, no rocket science or anything. So this is a simple way on how to install WordPress. See, our WordPress is installed already. So we might just log in easily by clicking on this link here. See, congratulations, the software has been installed. So we can now work on our design, do anything, do whatever we want to. You understand? So that is the process on how to install a WordPress on your cPanel dashboard. On your cPanel rather, after buying a domain and hosting. My name is Oyebola Rokeeb once again. I am a digital marketing executive and a WordPress designer. Over 7 years of experience. You might want to know some 1 or 2 things or tips, or just gain some experience in this field of WordPress or anything. Feel free to get in touch with me. I'm always glad to answer questions, troubleshoot, and also meeting new people especially. So I'll be glad to meet you in future or sometime soon. Absolutely, your comments will go a long way. Your comments goes a long way. So I will appreciate if you can just drop a comment, even if it's just, oh, well done, Baba, or just anything at all. I will appreciate that. So just to move further a bit, let's try to change the template on the WordPress. We already changed our WordPress. We already installed WordPress right now. So let's see what we have. View sites. I will be continuing the video on this WordPress troubleshooting, installation, and all. So I will build this full website, recording it A to Z. So you don't have any problem recapping or anything. Just ask me for the video on maybe this session, and I'll provide it. Thank you once again. My name is Oyebola Rokeeb. It's nice talking to you, and thank you for allowing me to share my little knowledge with you. Thank you so much.